From Panarbaban to Hlikamania, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and it is my journey to max out the hero equipment on an account that is normally gem to max. Of course, also, we now know, we have confirmed, there has been a leak regarding the new hero equipment, and any of those of you that are making the advancement towards maxing out the current gear will soon be behind the curve again, as Clash intends to give us so much stuff that even the hardcore gemmers are going to have a difficult time keeping pace. Now, I've kept really active on this account recently, getting all of the star bonuses, picking up the ore, getting some Legend League trophies, even though Legend League trophies are completely pointless until they add a Legend League trophy shop, which I keep insisting the Clash team needs to do. But again, let's work on gear and stick around as I will show you the next epic piece of hero gear coming as I continue to try to get my giant gauntlet upgraded. And we actually made some leaps and bounds in recent days between wars and star bonuses and, yes, spending some more money on gems. I don't know what it is. It's like an addiction, a compulsion that I have to spend gems even though I'm not a competitive player, right? No, in no way, shape, or form am I ever going to be competing other than the standard CWL or clan wars, and yet here I am, just really wanting to max out the giant gauntlet and spending... Yeah, okay, now we drew the line. I drew the line. We stopped at 22 today, and we looked at the other hero equipment that's out there. And okay, fine, that's a lot to work on the healing tome, which isn't even the best piece of gear. In fact, I've made a huge mistake here by focusing on other pieces and kind of spreading the effort out rather than really going after the most important pieces of gear. So yes, in the meantime, we will pop over to... Well, we don't buy gems here anymore, right? You don't buy gems here anymore, do you? No, go over to store.supercell.com, use creator code Galadon, and you get 10% more gems despite all of the really weird bubbles showing that you get 63% more gems over here. No. Store.supercell.com. The creator code works over there just like it does in the game. And if you save enough money, then your PayPal account will look just like mine right here. Okay, you just have to save on gems. Okay, that's right, wrong screenshot. This is a little closer to how my actual PayPal account looks, but that's not important. Let's move on and show the really cool graphic effect when you buy gems through store.supercell.com, and then boom, it just shows up. It just pops into your account, purchased, delivered magically, and it's 15,400 gems for the price of 14,000. And yes, of course, we are going to spend a few thousand of these gems leveling up the hero gear. But yes, now in the meantime, this episode was recorded during the Cookie Rumble event, so I was out there using overpowered bags of Frostmites and Cookie Troops, having a blast. I do miss them, and I also, unfortunately, feel like Root Riders are going to see a nerf in the near future, probably simply because Galadon can 3 with them, and that's been a pretty consistent thing. Spammy, ground-based, sloppy attacks with a queen charge and a whole bunch of Root Riders are grabbing me the gem or bonus, and again, that's the only reason at this point that I'm even attacking in Legend League other than to maintain 5,000 trophies, so really huge, successful move by the Clash team to get players to be more active, knowing that you need the ore to pick up the upgrades on the hero gear. And yes, the next piece of hero gear, at least a future piece, has been leaked in a recent developer video, the Archer Queen's Frozen Arrow. So yes, no chance that anywhere near free-to-play players get anywhere near maxing out their gear before another 27 level epic piece drops. And the Frozen Arrow, I'll be honest with you, just based upon the tooltip right here, you see that passive ability of slowing down the defense that it is firing upon. It doesn't seem crazy strong. It doesn't even seem as strong as the Archer Queen's giant arrow, right? The Barbarian King's gauntlet seems way more powerful, and I don't know, and I can't speak to it specifically yet, because we have to wait until it is public information before we can discuss all of the juicy details of exactly how the mechanics work behind the Archer Queen's frozen arrow. In the meantime, did you notice the weekly deals now selling ores? Yes, starry, glowy, and shiny ores, all available in limited amounts every single week. You will be able to drop exactly 1,325 gems in order to get half-priced ores. These ores are all coming in at exactly half what the gem cost would be if you were straight gemming them. So the glowy ore is going to cost you, rather than 5 gems, it's 2.5 gems for one piece. The starry ore down to 17.5 gems for one piece. And of course, yes, the shiny ore is only half a gem for one piece. And yes, you can't buy that much, but it is one of those little things that will help players accelerate their advancement and, again, allow those who want to spend money to support the game, to pay Supercell's salaries, and to keep Clash of Clans free for everybody else. Now, Galadon continues on his journey to try to max out the King's Gauntlet first, which may, by the way, not be the best strategy. I will talk about that in the next episode installment of this series. We will cover each piece of gear, what the best gear for each hero is, and how far you should upgrade a brand new piece before you equip it on your hero in attacking. For now, we have paused at the Gauntlet level 23, so only 4 levels to go on what is perhaps the coolest looking item in the history of Clash. Getting your giant barbarian king is just amazing. And then, of course, we are working on the healing tome, because especially with a Root Rider army, I feel like the healing tome has massive value, and we're trying to get it leveled up as well, trying to be a little bit balanced and not just max out one piece before moving on to another. I haven't even maxed out the default gear pieces. Some of those are better than others, as well as they, of course, go to level 18. Some of mine are still at 15, embarrassingly. The Royal Champion, got to get hers going. She only has 2 pieces of gear, but no doubt not long before she has an epic piece as well. And then on the developer build, we can spend the remaining gems to get to 25, 26, and 27. Unfortunately, that's going to cost somewhere between $100 and $200 in gems, but we will get there with your support. Thank you so much, my friends, my fam, my fellow fans of Clash of Clans, for sticking around all the way to the end of today's episode. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planets. And I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, what happened to you there at the end of the video? Did you run out of batteries? Is it time for Gally to take a nap?